When you do the prep work, you are bound to get the results you ultimately prepared for. This week for us has been another amazing week. Simply the same thing, the same repetitive steps we do each and every single week in order to get the results we get. Wing stop, over 300% return. That was our official swing. Prior 2 weeks ago, there was a swing trade I couldn't discuss because it was still in motion, and finally the results are in, over 300% on Microsoft. Also, bonus swing trade, TEAM, team gap up today, 400%. No matter what expirations you look at or strike price, those are the results. Amazing. And I'm going to deep dive into the chart so you can see exactly how we finesse these markets. Welcome everyone back to Finesse Fridays. This is where I will recap all of our swing trades for the week. Not only the execution, not only the discipline or the risk management, but the mindset behind the consistency. So I was about 35,000 feet in the air midweek when our official swing trade Wingstop hit our TP ranges. And all I can do is smile ear to ear. And I'm like, you know what? It's going to continue to go. So I have time to exit my position when I'm finally on land and around great Wi-Fi, that is, right? Also, I'm going to deep dive into Microsoft. Microsoft was provided 2 weeks ago, more so as a bonus formation on the official swing trading email, and it played out. What a great move. Nice gap up today. Same thing with our bonus trade TEAM, also 400% return. So let's deep dive into these charts. I'm excited to do this recap. Let's go. We will quickly take this trip down into our Discord community quickly so you can see the additional bonuses. You have PLTR, you have Hood, Microsoft, I dropped team as well. And I'm just going to scroll up with the charts. Kim, shout out to Kim with SMCI. Look at that, 342% return. When I'm telling you everyone is beast mode in here, I'm just happy and amazed at their endless effort, right? The market's been simply amazing. It's been hot, and I'm going to just keep scrolling up because this is where we drop the bonuses for the week. Additional, here goes our Wingstop, our official swing trade call, etc. Charts, formation. Check out team chart. This was dropped on the 26th, and I came back in later on in the evening and dropped that chart because I wanted them to see the initial formation. This was around $84. The 85 calls. The 85 calls moved 400%. All right. Beautiful. Let's deep dive into these charts, y'all. The first up on this swing list is Wing. Wing got sent out early this week on a Sunday, that is. Each and every single Sunday, money hits your inbox, literally. Look at this beautiful formation. First and foremost, the trend line. The trend is your friend. I'm going to state that each and every single time I dissect these charts with you all. When you look at this chart, you'll notice that ultimately all days this week has been up. Simple as that. All 5 days. Today's Friday. You can see it hit as high as 160. We are always going to favor the call options. If we are buying a stock, anticipating it's going to move higher, we're going to get more for our money by buying and entering call options. Now, because of our data, we know exactly how long it takes for certain stocks to move in the direction and hit target. But I mentioned prior in the past, monthly contracts are always the safest, especially if your technical analysis is a little fugazi. straight up it went. What I was looking at in particular, I was looking at how it broke structure the prior week from this major downtrend that it had that lasted weeks on end, as we can that lasted weeks on end, as we can see. Then it just hit this lovely formation. It was just simple as entering into it and riding the trend up. Now let's go to Apple, because Apple has been featured. I believe this is the 4th week now in a row or something like that. And it continues to extend. Not a lot of extension, but it still managed to make another all-time high today, hitting $315. Apple has been an amazing mover for us, great momentum. Microsoft was also on the bonus swing. I would say about a week ago. I did not discuss it because price was literally still in formation. It was basically bull above a certain price, but really just entering in. It didn't matter. I dropped inside of our Discord community the numerous support levels at which it held, meaning we can buy into support. We don't necessarily have to buy into a breakout, but buy into supports, get a better entry price, and voila, beautiful gap up, as we can see it occurred today. And then from there, look at Team. You're probably wondering, what did I see in Team? Well, Team was very similar to Microsoft. I'm also going to show one that I did not provide. I thought about providing it, but as usual, I don't want to overload with too many positions, because for us, it's all about quality and not necessarily the quantity. Team was amazing, over 400% return on the call options. Perfect place where this was initially provided right in here, and then you can see like it just managed to swing up, and then we have a gap. This was great momentum when you look at Team. Let's get the trend line. It's going to be the same for each and every setup that I find to provide on the upswing, as long as they respect this trend line. Formation was literally in respect to the ultimate trend line. So this is Team. Now, I know inside there were some additional trades provided by Coach Kim. If you want to benefit from any type of trade setups, you are a, let's say, quantity type and you want more, well, we give that as well as the Discord community. But what I cover each and every week are the official swings, some of the bonuses, but it's just been a excellent week in general. Did we finesse the markets this week, or did the markets finesse us? Well, we finessed the markets. Yes, it's been 100% win rate for us. Simply amazing. And one thing I'm going to quickly stress as I'm deep diving into this week's lesson is all about being consistent, in a sense of continuing to go through a process that works for us each and every single week, every month, every year. It's been over nearly 2 decades with this exact swing trading process. We have the data, we have the history, we know what works, we know what doesn't work. No matter what the market condition is, markets can be going up every single week, good couple of months. The market can be falling down, good several weeks, good couple of months. We're still going to find great setups to benefit regardless of the market conditions. And I noticed that lots of traders that are stepping into different market environments have a very hard time adjusting. We don't have to adjust, because our process is literally the process, and it stays the same regardless of market conditions. It's not a strategy. It's just the way you trade during any type of market environment. Kind of hard for me to really break it down, but I can break it down thoroughly, giving you each and every single structure in which you need to learn, think, in order to operate the way we do each and every week inside of our stocks and option program. We're doing an amazing 2-day cohort that's going to come up It's not necessarily on the swing trading process because that's all we do. We get a lot of emails asking us, when will we ever do something for our day trading stocks and option process? Well, here it is. We're dropping a 2-day live stocks and options day trading intensive. I will lead it, and I'm going to show you how I capitalize on my day trades with options, and I'm able to do 300%, 400% in a day with the most liquid options that trades on the markets each and every single day. Well, back to the lesson at hand. I want you all to remember that the real power behind trading is not necessarily the money aspect. Yes, it's great. Yes, it's a bonus, but it's really the time freedom. I can't stress that enough. I'm on an airplane, or I was on an airplane, and my swings are hitting target. That means my money is making money without me even opening their account or doing anything. It's simply just by being in positions. I'm here relaxing on this island, and I already know that, as you can see, team in the background, the money is still printing. Microsoft, I literally just cashed out half of my position. That is still printing, and so forth. It's just being able to relax. Must hit the beach shortly, right? Relax, knowing that I have income generating for me without me actively having to physically go somewhere and work for it. And this is what we teach people how to do that wants to get back their time. This skill set is life changing and definitely needed in today's economy. You can always reach out to me, latoya@theprofitroom.com, if you have any questions. But with that said, everyone have an amazing rest of your week and happy Friday.